Now it's peak week. Peak week can make or break you. I'm dealing with a lot of people who haven't been on stage before, a lot of people who have not competed in NPC. And competing with me, I have rules. I have all my people going down early. We're going to Galveston this year. I want to put on a good show. Right now, everyone is on track, and we got to keep it that way. So I have my people, my competitors go down early, just in case someone gets bloated. So we get there, we relax. I come in the next day, we have a good workout. So I like to get there 2 or 3 days before the show.
Peak week wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. You hear stories, you see people talking about their peak week. I was tired as far as energy level was down, and the workouts were pretty hard. We had no strength left by then. So the energy level was sort of down. My actual headspace was not focused on work at all. I worked through that Tuesday at work and then took off that Wednesday. We got on the road Thursday. But all in all, peak week, just tired, fatigued, as most people are when they're getting ready for their show. Food was being cut back and we were depleted. But all in all, it wasn't as bad as I anticipated it would be. I was just kind of anticipating the show and kind of excited to kind of get it over with so I can eat.
So my last show was in July, and during my peak week, I actually got sick and was sick for the whole week of peak week and for the show. Luckily, I came out victorious that week. But this peak week,
Luana, bring that letter.
yeah.
Oh, they in prep together. It's horrible.
I'm gonna have my headphones on. I said Shonda right around the front. I'm gonna have my headphones on. I'm not dealing with y'all. Me? I'm gonna tell them to come over.
All right.
It was a little different. It wasn't as bad. It was good. I didn't get sick, first of all. I didn't get sick. And it was actually, I will say it was a good peak week because there was just coming off a previous show maybe a month and a half later. So it wasn't as dramatic or drastic as the previous peak week. So it was pretty good.
Peak week was something. Peak week was something. We had a whole bunch of different plans coming in at one time, and that gets confusing when you're doing everything on your own, as far as cooking your food. All the water we had to drink, starting with 3 gallons, on top of all the errands I was running that week, getting my hair done, nails done, toes done. But other than that, it was good. I was tired, ready for it to be over, but it was good.
I think that was 15. I think you counting in threes. You just did 5. No.
I'm tired. That just took me out.
Going into peak week was good. I felt good. I felt ready. I haven't done a show in 2 years, so my body started responding and acting the way it needs to act. Whole blueberry just in my face. Pull your butt back first. Keep your legs straight. So I was looking good, feeling good, and ready to get on stage.
I have some that's been getting sick throughout the prep, and I really don't want that to happen. I don't need that to happen. That is a setback. So, yeah, we're finna go through our last few workouts, continue this posing. We're gonna continue posing when we're there. Posing will make or break you. Peak week will make or break you. The food will make or break you. So, yeah, Body Rezultz is on our way to Galveston, and let's see what happens.
This peak was actually a little bit special because I actually did it with my wife. We did the show together. So a lot of people, Laveca was concerned, thinking we wouldn't be able to make it through peak week by us being a couple doing it. But after 30 years being together, we know how to stop talking to each other when we need to, or what have you. So it wasn't bad at all. It was we only had maybe one incident. That was the day, when we drove down to Houston, the last hour or so. I think we got on each other just a little bit, but the week itself was fine. I guess it made it better this time because we both eating actually the same exact food, almost the same ounces, so it was real easy to prep for that week.
So Taylor drops by and see us every now and then. She doesn't know when she's gonna get back on stage, but we'll see if she's doing something next year, because we know she's not doing anything this year.
All right, so I just had another posing session with Sheila. This was actually my last private posing session, but I think it went really well. We've been working on a couple of things. Today we made a couple of tweaks, but for the most part, my routine is the same. I'm very excited. I'm also very nervous. My stomach was actually hurting on the way here because I was so nervous. I have been like hit or miss with my poses, but today I feel really good, so you're gonna wanna see it. It'll be exciting. So some of the things that I personally have to try to remember when I'm posing is not to turn full face to the front. I need to keep my body angled because I need to show what the judges are actually looking at. I need to remember to pause, and I need to remember to not tuck my butt. I have to keep it high. That's one of the things that is consistent between my posing coach and my training coach. So just keeping that in the back of my mind. I have like a little saying that I say, but sometimes I still don't do it. But it is something that I have to focus on, and that's going to be different for everybody. All right, when it comes to bodybuilding, I think posing is one of the things that people don't think about. You can't just go to the gym and then show up on stage and expect to win the show. You have to put a lot of time into posing, and it's not the easiest thing. It's actually it's the funnest, but it's actually one of the most challenging things when it comes to bodybuilding. Knowing how to angle your body, knowing your body so that way you can show, your strengths and hide your weaknesses, because we all have them. So it didn't come natural to me. I've had to practice. I practice daily. I do need to practice more in my heels, but it has not always been easy. We've come a very long way from my first day of posing to my last session today.
"20 years of experience and a whole lot of knowledge. I am your coach, Laveca, IFBB Pro, fitness or nutrition. Look no further than Body Results."
Welcome to Aaliyahs Beauty and Beyond, where skincare meets confidence. Here, beauty is more than a look. It's a lifestyle. Experience the power of advanced skincare therapy, from deep cleansing facials that restore your glow to laser treatments that smooth, brighten, and transform. Every touch, every treatment is designed to renew you, inside and out. Whether you're here for your glow, your confidence, or your self-care, this is your time. Because when you feel good in your skin, you move different. Discover your beyond at Aaliyahs Beauty and Beyond. Book your experience today.
As you can see from my life, there has been moments of ups and there has been moments of downs. This is a story that tells perseverance, determination, grit, and being strong in what we believe in and not letting anything keep us down. But sometimes in life we need help. We need assistance. We need someone else to be able to push us through our most heartfelt, hardest, unrecognizable times of self. For this life, in this moment, for me, I had to reach back out. And when I say back out, I mean the first time I went through bodybuilding, and this is the second time I'm coming back with Laveca Smith, Body Rezultz. I've tried my hand with other trainers in the DFW Metroplex, but when I've come to realize that there is an original female trainer who has and is the one who has trained, multiple IFBB pros in the DFW Metroplex herself, why would I go to anyone else but the source? And when I tell you she is the real deal, I have full faith and belief in her ability to transform me again.
Greetings, Lone Star Natural, ladies and gentlemen, and the esteemed judges. My name is Paul Levine, also known as the Southern Stallion. I'm from Ville Platte, Louisiana, Southern Louisiana, hence the name. Louisiana is known for its amazing food, and my family, including myself, are no strangers to the kitchen. I've struggled with my weight and my relationship with food since I was a child. Now, I could sit here and I can blame the weight gain on failed relationships, depression, or a variety of other things. But the truth is, the weight gain was because of my lack of self-care. After a health scare, I made a decision to change my life. I started to prioritize myself and put myself first. I made progress alone, working out from home, trying to stay active with friends. But it wasn't until I met Laveca and Charleston of Team Body Rezultz when I learned to change the physical, you must change the mental. With that being said, I also want to give thanks to 500-pound me, the old body from the very beginning. Because without it, I wouldn't be able to have the body that you are seeing today. Stay tuned, for this is only the beginning.
Traveling to Galveston because the show was in Galveston, so we rode down there. Nobody flew, of course. Of course, we think about it because you don't want to do all that driving, and the fact that we had to drink 2.5 gallons. We got to drink 2.5 gallons on the way there.
Laveca want us to wear like compression socks, compression shirts, whatever, so we wouldn't retain water. So that wasn't a bad thing because I was kind of wearing that type of garment that last week anyway, so it wasn't that bad. And it actually helped out. So when we got down to Galveston, felt pretty good. No bloating was going on, wasn't no swelling, no water retention. So it was a struggle because we had to still drink 2 gallons of water that day, or a gallon of water that day. And so we were stopping. It was a long trip because we would stop like maybe 7 times to use the bathroom. Because I was riding with 3 of the other young ladies that was competing. My wife, Dewana, Kiana, and LaShonda. And they couldn't hold it. They had to stop every hour so to use the bathroom. I could have made it all the way, but we had to stop because of them. So, but it was an interesting trip, stopping there at many times. So,
Actually, it was 1.5 gallons of water we had to drink driving down to Galveston, and we weren't the only ones that needed to use the restroom. He had to use the restroom as well. He was on just as much as water as us.
Because when we
so
stopped,
I needed to correct that.
So when we stopped, I just used the bathroom, but that wasn't me having to use the bathroom though. So thank you for that information, but that wasn't correct anyway. This was our peak week, as you can see, just like this, back and forth.
There was a whole lot of stopping, and we stopped at Buc-ee's. I don't know if anybody knows about Buc-ee's, but we stopped at Buc-ee's and they got all the treats. Of course, we stopped on our way there and couldn't eat anything, but best believe We told the people in there that we would be back. And on our way back from Galveston, yeah, we were going to be getting those treats. Definitely getting those treats. But yeah, we had a good time. I actually rode with Dewana and Edmund. They are those are my people. They're all my people, but those were, yeah, they knew I didn't want to drive. So they're like, come on, you can ride with us. Sure. But yeah, I love them. I love them. But yeah, just laughing and talking and keeping each other together. Everybody had to go. Every time we had to stop, if one person didn't have to use the bathroom, it didn't matter. Everybody's getting out the car. We're all going because we're not going to make any extra stops when we don't have to.
The trip was something. I didn't drive there. Somebody drove me. And that last hour, I wanted to put him on the side of the road. But we made it. We got there. We had to take our pictures. After our pictures, we had to drink coffee and do cardio. But other than that, the trip was fine, besides the stop. I tried to hold as long as I can, but all that water and driving, it didn't work.
Once we got to Galveston, we were directed to check in, get settled, and then head downstairs to the gym to do 20 minutes of cardio, just walking and get the blood and everything flowing. And we did that, again, 20 minutes, then we did some more posing, and then we did some more posing, and then we did some more posing. So at that point, you hardly have any food in you. You're tired, you're irritated, and you're constantly still posing at the squeeze and hold and everything. So that was kind of tiresome.
Friday was the day I truly enjoyed because we were able to eat pancakes. Well, at least some of us were. And the reasoning behind the pancakes for myself and Edmund and a few others was about 3-4 weeks prior to the show week. Laveca tries what she calls what was going to be the right food to either bulk us back up or either get us a little full before the show, fill into our muscles. So we knew pancakes was going to be what was going to be right for me. So my favorite part of that day, that Friday before the show, was going over to IHOPs and getting my 2 pancakes, my 2 eggs, and my bacon.
Are you sure about that? I don't know. The attitude was, it was bearable. She wasn't to the top. It was over the top. Normally the one goes from 0 to 1,000 real fast. When she get her mindset on some of it, she get irritated or whatever. So she went from 0 to 100, not 0 to 1,000. What calmed her down and made her feel a whole lot better was that night before we got to take a couple of vodka shots. We was only supposed to take 2. Dewana took 4.
I did not. It was only 2.
3, or at least 3 then. So, but besides that, the pancakes did a good, filled her out real well. She was happy with the pancakes for a little bit, but for the most part, she still was a little edgy there and still had a little irritation going on. But we nothing but, no, I'm not. Do you need me to recall?
Yes, I need to know.
And talking about go bring something to Shonda, and I was like, I'm about to go, and you rushing me to go bring something to Shonda or whatever, and I had to keep going and do stuff. So anyway, I was like, I'm competing too. I don't need to be doing all this moving around. But anyway.
But I was the one that went and got the pancakes and left you in the hotel room by yourself.
Because you chose to do that. Because anyway, but it was good. I don't know if it was good. We're still married.
This is hashtag caramel love. Oh, I look like Leon. From penitentiary. Too sweet. Y'all don't know about that. Too sweet.
That Friday, we actually did a full, I won't say it was a full workout, but we did a workout hitting all the upper, well, at least for my division, men's physique, you know, your back and your chest have to be straight. So it was a lot of back work and chest work. Not a lot of weight, but a lot of high reps just to get the blood pumping and blood flowing. Then also, each meal we were eating, after each meal, 30 minutes after each meal, we had to go do some kind of pumping, curls, push-ups, squats, anything to kind of get the blood flowing, push the blood and the food to the muscles. So that was different, and I actually took that after the show. I'm kind of getting ahead, but after the show, got back, I started doing that at work after I eat been a lunch or whatever, I'll go to the gym. I have a gym at work and do a quick little 10-minute workout just to pump the blood and the muscle the blood and the food to my muscles.
Go ahead, Laveca. Speak.
Great job. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all look really, really
Say it
good.
with your chest.
Even though my standards are always here, y'all exceeded my expectations. So I am proud of each and every last one of y'all. Let's go show out, do our thing. Y'all look amazing. Now, to that, go ahead and drink. You got something to say, girl? No. You do.
Cheers.
You better drink that. Oh, you know.
That's spicy.
Woo.
What the fuck was that? The last workout, we achieved exactly what I was looking for. Muscles were popping, everyone looked great. Very excited about what was going to happen the next day. Woke up, did my body checks, 4 a.m., show day. Everyone went flat. So at this point, I had to get my thinking hat on because now we only have however many hours before the show starts, and I just started loading people up.
So they gave me donuts, chips, cookies, everything to try to fill me back out. And it helped a little bit, but it was not much we could do. I did have a burger the day before with fries. And then they gave me a half a burger the day of the show. And that just made me mad because it was a half of a burger instead of the whole burger.
Charleston actually brought us out, picked me up early that morning, got my makeup done and got back. And I was one of the first ones that needed to be at the venue that morning. Everything still felt rushed. So it was just kind of anxiety, trying to not let myself get too worked up so that I wouldn't start kind of maintaining any water or anything like that.
So it was, I wouldn't say it was intimidating, it was just kind of the unknown at first. And then to look at the list of all the competitors, and I was like, first thing came to my mind, you're gonna be here all day. That was the first thing came to my mind because I've seen so many competitors.
We had to go get burgers for some, donuts for others. Whatever I knew worked for that person. It was for me. I had to stay focused and show them that I was not going to break.
I had a lot of people in my category particularly, which is the short folks category. And they all looked amazing. I looked good as well. I didn't place where I wanted to place into that specific category because I do have to place top 2 to even qualify. And I didn't place where I wanted to, so after the show I wasn't excited afterwards, but gave me a couple days and Laveca called and gave me a speech and it kind of prepped me back up, but I actually wanted to quit after the show.
As far as my stage presence, I'm on it. I'm on it all the time. And Sheila told me that when the very first time I posed with Sheila, just as far as my walking on the stage, and then her teaching me what I need to do, the different steps that I need to make, the different ways that I need to sway my hips or my arms or my whatever the case may be. Yeah, my stage performance is, for me, I'm gonna say is A1. Not to say that I can't improve, because we can all improve, but my confidence, I just exude confidence when I get on stage.
After it was over said and done with, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. You see everybody's got flaws, so I was in my head about my body's flaws and the things I knew I needed to work on. But all in all, everybody had things that they probably needed to work on, different flaws in their body. So it just kind of calmed my nerves that nobody's gonna be perfect going up on that stage, and I should have not felt that way going into this. But I still have an idea in my head how I want my body to look, and that's what we're striving for.
not to brag or anything, but the last 3 shows I did, the Masters, I won all 3 of those. So my goal is to at least place or win the novice, competing against them 20 and 30-year-olds. So that's why I'm on a mission for April, to make sure that I'm at least in a placing with that. I felt good about it. I thought I actually did well against them, but I didn't. I thought I was bigger than most of them and more muscular, but got some feedback from the national judge, and he told me about the 2 areas I need to work on. So that's what I've been kind of focusing on for the rest of this year for 25. So I'm ready for 26 for this beginning of the season. I don't know after April what will happen after April, but I know at least up until April, that's the plan for April. So
they got some really great feedback from the head judge. He doesn't sugarcoat. So he gave a lot, especially Edmund. His feedback was amazing. So yeah, my girls got some great feedback. Edmund got some great feedback. So just back to the drawing board. Again, y'all know me, I'm not sensitive. I take criticism well. And we just go back to the drawing board, fix the problem, and hit the stage running in 2026. When you get back home, the reverse diet is crucial. So of course, my team has pissed me off because no one has stuck to the plan yet. You have an 80-20 plan, you get to the plan so we can start for your next season. Well, I'm waiting on them to start the plan.
I felt good about after the show. Really didn't have any blues. It was kind of hectic. It wasn't your typical after the show routine because we normally get a reverse diet. We're supposed to be on for 2 weeks after the show. But fortunately and unfortunately, my wife and I we had a trip already scheduled. So we went to Las Vegas the week after. And let's just say we didn't eat any prep food.
My post-show blues was wanting to not compete again because of the results, but I'm still gonna compete. Whether it's next year or the year after, I am still gonna compete. I didn't follow the meal plan. I ate Chick-fil-A, pizza, cake, ice cream, cookies, brownies, everything. Because being in prep all year, at the end you want food.
We ate food. But the good thing about we didn't drink alcohol, like we may drink alcohol maybe one day, but we ate a lot of different foods, hamburgers, pizza. Well, steak is, we always eat steak. Somebody wanted pizza, so we had to get pizza. Somebody really wanted pizza, so we had to go get pizza. So I know when that person get on her interview, she's gonna talk about the pizza she wanted to eat. But we ate pizza, we ate hamburgers, we ate fish, we ate all stuff. So it wasn't totally bad, but it wasn't the complete clean food what Laveca wanted us to do. And she knew we was going on a trip, so it was nothing we really couldn't do about that.
After our show, we definitely enjoyed that dinner that night in Galveston. I know I was tired more than anything, but we had chicken wings, I had me a drink, and French fries and everything that we hadn't been able to have for 6-8 weeks before that. And I'm saying 6 to 8 weeks because I probably had something I wasn't supposed to 10 weeks out. Anyway, you can probably cut that out. Right after the show, we were supposed to go to reverse diet, but we did not. When I say we, Edmund and I had a trip planned, so we headed on out to Vegas for that week. And of course, it was gonna be hard for us to even stick to things. We still didn't do pretty bad, but I did have my pizza that I've been waiting for. There's this big donut shop down in Vegas that I went to. I had so many pictures, I had so many options. I must have had 4 donuts from them. I think every night we had dinner, we ended up having a dessert with it. So I was in a sugar coma after that week. Slept a lot. Body was still kind of recovering, not as tired as I thought I was gonna be. I didn't crash as I expected to, probably because we had them pancakes before the show and the day of the show to fill us in. So it wasn't a big depletion of food going into the show. So I think that helped me recover pretty good. But all in all, ate all the things that I hadn't been able to eat. And it didn't matter what it was. As long as it wasn't prep food, I enjoyed it all.
My plan for 2026 right now, the initial plan, is to actually that's the rice cooker. I don't know if you can hear it or not. That's why I stopped. Okay. All right, ready? So plan for 2026. Right now, tentatively scheduled, we're looking to compete in the April show, early part of April. Then from that part on, we're intending, our plans is to go to nationals in July. We don't know about that yet. Just not so much about being ready, but just life itself, because the last 3 years been kind of dedicated to this. So we may go into it, we may not. I'm not quite sure, but that's why I want to do the April show, to make sure if I don't do it nationals this year in 26, I'm doing a show to qualify me for 27. So, but yes, my plan is to definitely go forward for the April show. And if we do another show, great. If we don't, I'll just be building for the 2027.
Plan for 2026. I think Laveca and head cheerleader in charge has plans for me. So we know what we need to work on as far as my body. I really need to be a little bit leaner, get the body fat down a little bit lower to be more competitive. As far as the show, we didn't mention earlier, but I did win first place Masters 50 plus for the women's physique division. I wasn't as successful in the open or the true novice. I forget which one I did, but I came in third place. Very good competitors there, so we just got a lot of work to do. Toning out my lower body, get my body fat a little down, and be more conditioned for the next show. We are looking to potentially want to go to nationals, but we're going to see how my body responds, go through a mini prep around April time frame, and see where I am and determine if we're going to head on into nationals come July. But I do want to take a trip this year. I didn't do any traveling last year because my mind was focused on being as good as I can be for the show in October. So we are definitely going to be taking a big trip around Memorial Weekend. So hopefully that doesn't impact my results, but we shall see.
My plans for 2026 is hopefully to compete. I do want to travel a little in 2026 as well, but hopefully we are planning to compete next year once the schedule comes out. I don't have a specific date, but we are competing next year.
I'm going pro. 2026. It's I'm already gonna claim it. That's my year. That's my year. That's body results. It's our year. It's gonna be several of us that are going pro in the year. 2026. So we got the coach, Laveca. She knows all, she does all, she knows our body, she knows what to do, she knows what not to do. She's on it. She's been in the business for a very long time and she knows it. She knows her shit. There are a lot of coaches out there that they might try to say that they're better, but they're not. They might think they're better. No, my coach is the shit. So she's gonna have a lot of pros in 2026. So watch and see what I tell you.